Yo, what's up YouTube? It's the one back with my Wuthering Waves content, and in this video we're going to talk about the leak problem that the game currently has, with leakers ruining the game for the company, for other content creators, and for players who really don't want to see any of that. So I'll be breaking down and giving the different perspectives on leaks, and I'll give my closing thoughts on the end. So yeah, let's get it. So right now on Twitter, Kuro Games or the dev team for Wuthering Waves have put out a tweet, pretty much saying that they're clamping down on the leaks, because they've been having to deal with the leak issue since the game came out. Pretty much even before the game came out, people were leaking the game before the game even launched. And some people are upset, other people are happy. Some people are upset because their favorite content creator or their favorite leaker has been put in multiple tweets, because people are exposing all the people who have been leaking. There's multiple threads on Twitter. I might put one up on the screen right now, but there's threads of Twitter pages, YouTube channels, that have been covering the leaks, and they're sending them off all to the Wuthering Waves dev team, so Kuro can take legal action, which is what's happening right now. They are taking legal action if necessary to stop people from leaking their game. So like I said in the intro of this video, I'll give my honest perspective, but before I do that, I want to give the perspective of all the people involved. so it gives a objective viewpoint for you guys that are watching. So firstly, let's talk about the casual players who enjoy leaks. So why do casual players enjoy leaks? Well, I'm sure most of you guys know, but casual players enjoy leaks because it's a way of having foresight, so you're able to plan your account better. Because let's be honest here, one of the main traits of gacha games is FOMO, the fear of missing out, and not expecting when things are going to drop, not having that foresight. So with leaks, the casual players that do like the leaks, they want it so they can plan who they want to summon for, which characters are going to be game breaking, which characters aren't really game breaking, and then they build their accounts around that foresight. So that's why they like it, so that they can save up and stack up, skip characters, and summon for characters that they want, which is understandable from their perspective, wanting to not have to summon for everything. But let's be real here, guys. This is the business, and people doing that is taking money out of Kuro Games' pocket. So not only that, so being able to save, predict, see character kits, all that type of stuff, people enjoy that thing. Enjoy seeing leaks. But besides that, let's talk about the content creators that have been putting out the leaks and why they enjoy the leaks. So honestly, since I've been doing this content creator thing for about two and a half, almost 3 years now, what I will say is leaks are lazy, very lazy content. I don't care whose feelings get hurt by me saying this, but doing leaks and covering leaks, I won't expose people because I really don't give a care. I don't really care I don't care enough to expose people. But covering leaks is very lazy content. It's super lazy content, because all you're doing is you're going up to someone else who dynamite the game or whatever, and you're just reading off information, and then for some reason people, not for some reason, the reasons I gave earlier with the foresight, people love watching that. The casual players that like leaks, they will watch that content creator who put up the leak and they'll get tens of thousands of views. I've seen all the channels that have been posting it. not by choice, by the way. It just pops up on my feed because I play Wuthering Waves and I do keep up with the community. So in my, you know, recommended page, I get recommended so many leaks, which is unfortunate. I stumble across it on YouTube and on Twitter. So like I said, it's lazy content, and they get tens of thousands of views. All they do is they don't show their face. They get, most of the time they get like a AI robot to deliver the audio, and that's it, you know. And they get tens of thousands of views for that, you know, and super easy content. And I have an issue with that. Content creators like me, you know, a homie on the channel, Live, just another one off the top of my head, Gacha Smack, you know, creators who don't cover leaks. This negatively impacts their channel and their business or whatever, because let's say somebody does a leak for an upcoming character, then they make videos talking about the kits, the skills, everything to do about that character before like 3 months before the character comes out. Then creators like me, Smack, Life, whosoever who doesn't cover leaks make videos when the character drops. We're gonna lose out on we're gonna lose out on views, we're gonna lose out on engagement, because everyone's already seen what the character does. So all the guides that we're gonna put out, all the information we're gonna put out, when Kuro themselves to put out the information in game or when the event has come out, you know, we're gonna be late to the party. And with content creating, there is a deadline when it comes to putting out videos. So let's say if all the leakers have put out their video talking about an upcoming character, then 3 months later when the character comes out, I make a video talking about it, or Smack puts out the video talking about it, or Life puts out a video talking about it, or whosoever does that, it's not going to perform well. It's going to perform very bad, because everyone under the sun has seen the leak, because for some reason YouTube and Twitter recommend leaks. So that's one thing. It's going to negatively impact and kill all the hype that other creators who don't do that possibly have for their videos. Like, I won't have any hype on any video I make covering a character that was already leaked 4 months ago, you know. Same for other creators. So that's why you see creators like Smack, other creators on Twitter, you know, give information to Kuro so they can shut down these leakers, because it does negatively affect other people, and that is the truth, guys, you know. So that's just the content creator perspective on like why content creators do and don't like leaks, and the casual players. Now let's talk about the business themselves. So like I said, the casual players and some content creators like leaks, because like I said, for content creators they can get views, for casual players they get foresight and they can plan their accounts and save money. So, but this negatively impacts the business, like for obvious reasons, because if people are skipping banners and literally barely anyone summons on a banner, they're gonna lose the revenue for the month. They're gonna lose revenue for months and months and months only for one character, and because people are only going to summon on one or two specific characters, and they might not even use their money on that specific character. They might just use the free-to-play currency in the game, save up for like 5, 6, 7 months, and then summon on the character that they want. Then they'll stockpile again and repeat, and they won't actually invest into the game. And let's be real, guys, we love gacha games, we love gacha games, we love the communities or whatever, but Kuro Games is a company at the end of the day. Some people like who aren't in the content creator scene or the business scene, they might not understand that, or maybe they're just a younger audience of kids. I know kids play these gacha games, but they may not understand that this is a business, this is a company. They need to make profits. They have, you know, certain amounts of money that they need to hit every single month for this to be profitable. I mean, they've already made so much money, but they still need to hit certain amounts of profits to, you know, at the end of the month, so that they can then reinvest the money into the game, into more staff, into making things efficient, into hiring more people to work on maintenance, you know, such and such and such things, for example. So they need to hit and make profits as a business. That's their number one target. Their number one goal is to make profits. And then stuff like customer satisfaction, all that sorts of things, that falls down the priority list. Number one is to hit profits. So with all these leakers, casual people, I want to see the leaks. I want leaks so I can, you know who's coming 2 years from now or whatever. And then you have content creators who are doing leaks because it's easy views and they don't have to do any kind of work or be creative whatsoever. They do it as well. And it's bad for their business and bad for content creators who this is their full-time job. You know, me, I do this as a hobby. I do it to pass the time, and obviously because I like playing these games, so that's why I like covering content on gacha games and stuff. But for other people, this is their full-time job, and it's negatively impacting them. And even in Kuro Games, let's come down the ladder. It's a company that has their own bills to pay. They have staff they need to pay. So if people are doing these leaks and stuff, they're indirectly taking money out of the pockets of the staff that work for Kuro Games, of the company, of the content creators who do this as their full-time job. That's why I don't like leaks, you know. That's why I don't like leaks. So that's just my so that's not my opinion yet, but that's just the overall viewpoint of the different perspectives of casual players who like leaks, content creators who like leaks. Then you know, obviously you have casual players who don't like leaks, people who aren't content creators that just don't like being spoiled. Like, one thing I will say is the story aspects and stuff, and character drops. Obviously the drip marketing is fun, but the drip marketing doesn't spoil too much information besides what a character looks like and maybe perhaps their name. So it still leaves so much speculation or what's about this character. I wonder what's happening in the next story update, you know. But like, casual players who just want to enjoy the gaming experience, they don't want to see any leaks on story chapters or character stories or anything like that, you know. And it really does ruin their experience when you get spoiled on stuff. You know, that's happened to me on Twitter. It's happened to me on YouTube. People spoiling stuff and posting leaks. So that's just the overall perspective of casual players who like it, who don't like it, content creators who like it and don't like it, and the business. And now I'll give my closing thoughts on the situation. Hopefully this was, you know, you guys are keeping up with me. But my overall thoughts are, we don't need, like, it's like, don't get involved in leaks, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I could be doing leaks myself right now, and I'd be getting 10,000-20,000 views a video on covering leaks. But number one, I could get into legal trouble by doing that, and number two, I'm not covering leaks because I actually want to be respectable, and I want to be respectable. I want to have some credibility about me, and I want to have some honor about it, and I actually want to work with some of these companies. I'm sure you guys have seen the last, like, majority of my last couple of videos have been sponsored videos working with companies, big time companies, and I'm getting lots of money for these deals and stuff. So, and especially Kuro Games, I really want to work with that company, not just for the money, but because it's a game that's a mainstay on my channel. I mainly cover that game. So I really want to work with the company out of passion, more than the money and the other things. So that's why I'm not covering leaks. But I could very well be doing that and doing no work whatsoever, getting so much money every month covering leaks. But it's dangerous, guys, and this is to other content creators as well who are covering leaks. I won't say any names, but you are going to get into some real legal trouble, man. It's not worth it. It's not worth messing up your entire life just to get a couple $100 at the end of the month. And like, I don't know how you're getting any satisfaction knowing that you're making all this money from doing leaks, which is pretty much illegal. You know, you have no right to do that. So you're walking down a very dangerous path. I don't recommend doing it. To other content creators who are thinking about doing leaks, maybe if you're not getting the amount of views you want to be getting, I'm just saying it now. Don't do it. It's not worth it. A friend of mine, Clint, he told me a long time ago that no matter how bad you might need the views, don't touch the leaks, man. It's not worth losing your life over. It's not worth losing your home, the clothes on your back, getting sued by these companies because you wanted a couple thousand views on a video. It's not worth it. I'm telling you now, it's not worth it. And for those people who are like, oh, but without the leaks we won't know what's coming up, and we want foresight, we want to know what's happening. To what I'll say to that is, well, you might not know 6 months ahead of what you might not know 6 months before what's going to be happening, but Kuro Games is actively putting out teasers and news and information about the game and what to expect. Like even like a couple of days ago, or about a few weeks ago, I don't even know, I put up the tweet. Kuro Games made a post talking about the upcoming events that will be coming up, like Gian's getting a rerun, we're getting an encore story event, and I think there's other events as well where we can get Astrite and stuff. Oh, and also the fact that Elusive Realm is going to be permanent as well now, stuff like that. So they're actively posting news and information that we can see what's to come, which may be a few weeks, 2-3 weeks in advance. They might let us know, but expecting a company to tell you 6 months beforehand every single thing that they're going to be doing in the game, every single character kit that's coming into the game, like, come on guys, be a bit more realistic and understanding about that. So that's pretty much all I have to say. If you get upset about me just giving my opinion, you know, I don't care. If you have anything constructive to say, leave a comment letting me know your thoughts on the situation. On situation, even if you disagree with me, leave a comment and at least be intelligent and leave a constructive criticism about the whole thing. Don't just say I want leaks because I want to know the character that's coming. Be a bit more open-minded. Like, I'm open-minded to hear what you guys have to say about the why you would potentially want to see leaks, but just keep it respectable. I don't really have any much to say. This was just me giving my thoughts on the whole situation. It was a little bit of a rant, kind of, because it does irk me a little bit that people are, you know, crying on Twitter and crying on YouTube that they want these leaks, and they want to do leaks, and content creators who cover these leaks are crying because, you know, they're going to be getting sued by Kuro. Like, I don't feel sorry. Like, I think Gacha Smack said it on one of his live streams, that you shouldn't feel any sympathy for these people. They know that it's illegal. They know if a company wants to sue you for leaking their game, they can and they will, and you lose so much money. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. So I don't feel sorry for any of these people. If they did it, they knew what they were getting themselves into. And you know what they say. You know, the old saying is, if you put your hand in the fire, you're gonna get burned. You know, don't play with fire, man. So that's all I have to say for this video. If you enjoyed this video, it was a bit of a yap fest, but I just wanted to talk about everything. And like I always do, I like to give, if I give you these type of discussion type videos, I like to give objective viewpoints of everybody involved, so it's more fair and more objective. So it's easier to form an opinion. So yeah, that's all for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, join us in the Discord, Lions Pride. Take care and peace.